Hello internet world, welcome to a very exciting review of a smartphone that has really surprised me. This is the real deal. This is the Realme 3 Pro. And the first thing I want to say is in the title of this video is how do they do it? How do they do this specification of smartphone? And it is fantastic for this price. Wow. I'm really very impressed. This is a Google Android smartphone. It's running Google Android version 9. The specification is very good indeed. Now I don't normally list off all of the specs on a phone, but I do want to on this one. Just look at this on the back. Look at the colour of this. This is the blue colour. It's also available in like a black colour as well. And the specs are amazing. Let me just run through some of the main specs. So look at the screen first of all. This is a 6.3 inch screen, 1080 by 2340 resolution. It's an IPS display as well. We've also got a 16 megapixel camera on the rear, capable of capturing 4K video or UHD video. A Snapdragon 710 processor, 4 gigabytes or 6 gigabytes of RAM. This is the 4 gigabyte variant. There's also a 4045 milliamp hour battery and either 64 gigabytes or 128 gigabytes of storage. This one's the lower 64 gigabyte capacity. Big thank you must go out, by the way, to Realme for sending this in to review. Really do appreciate it. There's a link down in the video description to their website and also to where you can pick this up for yourself. You can buy it direct and I think it's under 200 euros or under 200 pounds. For an unlocked SIM-free smartphone of this quality. The quality, first of all, is very good. It's running Google Android version 9 with their Color OS over the top. This is what the notifications panel looks like, and I really like it. I think they've done a really good job. Okay, it's not stock Android, but it's really looks nice. Very nice and simple to understand. All the quick settings there in this nice big grid. I know it takes up a bit more space, but I just really do like that. I love the way they've done it. There is quite a lot. If I just swipe up, where have I gone? Here we go. Let's go into here. These are all of the Google apps already installed. And if I just swipe up, you can see all of the applications that come pre-installed as well. In fact, let me just let you have a look at that. That's all the pre-installed apps. I've tested the camera as well. I'll show you that very shortly. Before I move on, let's just take a look inside the live chat. This is a live broadcast, of course, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in live, including CPU Buster, first in the live chat. How does it compare with the Huawei Y9? I haven't tested the Y9, so I'm afraid I can't clarify that. But I'm really very impressed with this for the price point. Now let's talk about fit and finish, build quality first of all. So we've got obviously the blue back on this, which really does catch the light nicely. You can see a fingerprint sensor, dual cameras as well, or sorry, single camera and like a depth sensor camera, I think this on this one as well, and the flash. The fingerprint sensor works extremely well. Let's give you a look at that. So the screen is currently turned off and touch. 100% accuracy. Very quick indeed, that fingerprint sensor. Indeed, let's just do that once more. So it's turned off at the moment and touch. Very quick. Super quick fingerprint sensor. We've also got these sort of side swipe out pieces just here, like a quick action bar that pops out the side for your apps. Not a fan of those myself personally, but it works very well indeed. Round on the top edge, we've got a little pinhole mic just up here. Power button on this side, round on the bottom, speaker, another microphone, micro USB charging socket and a 3.5mm audio jack, volume on this side here, and the SIM tray. Now, as well as the SIM tray, you also get expandable memory. It supports up to a 256 gigabyte micro SD card, which I think is very good. And everything fits and finishes very nicely. It's really nice. I do like it a lot. Let's just, it's coming up with a little message for me there. Before I move on and talk to you a bit more about the smartphone, this is the product box. You also get a little silicone case inside the box as well. Good value. You get a quick start guide and some extra information. I'm in the UK, so I got this 3-pin charger. Their colourway, by the way, is obviously grey and yellow, and all of the USB pieces have yellow inside, which is a very nice touch. Nice big chunky quick charger as well, charges the phone very quickly. And then we of course get the USB cable, full-size USB to micro USB. So you get everything inside the box that you're going to need to keep this running very, very sweet. Octa-core processor, as I mentioned, it's a Snapdragon 710. 16 megapixel camera on the back and 5 megapixel depth sensor. The front facing one, selfie camera, 25 megapixels. I'm not so sure on that because I think that the selfies are okay, not fantastic in my opinion, but it's okay. It's not a deal breaker by any means. Just the selfie camera seemed a little bit flat, but the rear camera, top stuff, and up to 2160p or UHD resolution, 30 frames per second, which I think is very good indeed. Bluetooth version 5 in this as well, which I think is extremely good. And I'm going to show you some of the pictures. Let's show you something I've taken on here. So these are the standard pictures I take because it gives me a benchmark to look at. It also has got like a smart camera inside, so it sensed that I was close to the subject on this one, and it switched into macro mode. A very, very good photo on this one. And then close up on my keyboard there. Let's just zoom in on that. Real nice amount of detail. It picks up so much detail on this camera. And then we go across to this one. This is my Rodecaster Pro that I use for the live broadcast. Again, very, very nice. Really captured the colours accurately as well. This is something you don't get to see too often behind the scenes. This is the camera I'm using to do this live broadcast. And again, really pin sharp accuracy. A nice sort of depth of focus as well. Does very, very good job on it. Really pleased with that. And then last one, I wanted just to capture something with some texture in it. And this has got real texture in this blanket here. Very, very nice. So much detail and such a great camera performance. And the reason I'm highlighting the camera so much in this video is because when you get budget smartphones, you normally find something they've cheaped out on. You know, it's a foregone conclusion that you normally find something, and normally it's the camera. Normally you get a poor camera performance or a slow camera performance, but where the results are okay. This focuses nice and quickly, first of all. You've got a tiny bit of lag sometimes with the focus, but I found that it was really very, very fast. And then the end results on those photos are top notch. Very, very good indeed. They look very natural colours. None of this fake sort of, not too vibrant. It's just very natural colours and a lot of detail. So I think the camera is very good in this. The battery's a rock solid performer as well. Easily a day to a day and a half between charges. And then you've got the amazing screen. I mean, I'm at very low brightness at the moment. Let's pop the brightness up. This is at full brightness. Perfect for direct sunlight. Look at my camera trying to correct for it. It is such a bright screen, IPS display on a phone at this price point. I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. I have to turn it down to way under, almost a quarter brightness for you to be able to actually see that. It is very, very good indeed. I think that they've done a perfect job on this, and it just all seems to make sense. You've got that added sort of case in the box, a fast charger, just everything you need from a smartphone. Really good speakers as well, by the way. Don't forget on this, when you're watching back a video, the speakers go really nice and loud. No distortion, call quality as well, absolutely superb. How do they do it? Realme are going to be a very, very big challenger. Pardon the pun, but they're going to be a real challenger to the marketplace with phones of this quality. Lloydie86 is asking the RRP. There is a link down in the video description to where you can pick this up for yourself. I think, let me just check it myself. I think it's, if you check out that link, I think it is like 199. Let me just have a look. So if you want, it comes in nitro blue or lightning purple. The 6GB version is €249, and this version here, the 4GB plus 64GB storage, is 199. That is exceptional value for money. Very, very good value, And for that reason and that reason alone, the quality mixed with the price point on this, I can highly recommend it. This is the Realme 3 Pro, a big challenger to the market here in the UK and Europe. You might be able to pick it up in other countries as well, but certainly do check it out. Oh, one more thing before I forget. You know me and my notches. This has got a teardrop notch, absolutely fine. You don't even notice it's there. When a notch is done right, like that, I can live with it, and I think that is done right. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous screen, and that hardly interrupts the display. That really is it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. If you want a budget-priced smartphone, but with amazing specs, a really good screen, good battery, good build quality, and an awesome camera performance, then do check this out. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're on social media, Twitter, Facebook, etc., please do share a link to this video. Take part in the comment section below, and I'll see you in another one very soon.